This next story is titled Life with ADHD. But before we begin, we must send out a kind reminder to all students and staff in the building that if you notice some of the symptoms mentioned by these medical professionals in the video, please do not self-diagnose. If you have serious concerns regarding the possibility of having a mental disorder, please seek out professional help. Self-diagnosing can be dangerous, and we strongly encourage the use of medical help. Thank you.
Basically, you have anybody with ADHD has a harder time with concentrating, paying attention, taking in content, listening.
I haven't looked at specific numbers recently, but I don't know, it could be probably over 10% or so.
It's a cognitive disorder, attention hyperactivity deficit disorder. Basically, you have a mixture of inattentive symptoms and hyperactivity symptoms that can impair your daily functioning. It's caused by a lack of dopamine to the frontal cortex.
As someone who treats a wide variety of things, ADHD was part of it at that time, and so I would say about 20 years now.
I don't know if I can put my finger on a number because sometimes we don't know about the kids who are diagnosed. I do have kids that from my roster who parents reach out or kids reach out because they need some extra help if they do have a new diagnosis or a previous one.
It's really being able to manage the challenges that they encounter in the classroom.
It manifests differently depending on each person, but some common ones are challenges with sustained attention in activities such as maybe schoolwork or work activities or even following conversations.
Everybody is different in the way that ADHD affects them. I think sometimes, teachers might think, oh, they're not paying attention when, there's a disability there and they're not able to focus.
30 to 25% will have a co-occurring anxiety disorder. 25% will have a co-occurring depression.
So there's a range of criteria that trained mental health clinicians look for and determine whether or not that's present or not. So when those symptoms are present, there's a certain number of symptoms that have to be present, there's a certain severity level that has to be present, and so several of those factors are taken into account in the overall diagnostic category of ADHD.
One thing I would say is reach out to your school counselor, reach out to your teachers. There's still this stigma out there of, oh, I have this diagnosis, I want to keep it secret. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. We're there to help, so please speak up.
Just because it sucks, just because it's hard, doesn't mean it's the end of the world or it stops me from being a normal, successful person. It's something that actually helps me in a lot of ways. I'm a lot more creative because of it, I think. I'm very outgoing, I can think on my toes. I can handle stress really well because I never dwell on things, It's not like it's the worst thing in the world.